Hey guys, Trevor Treo Scott here. Just a quick pointer. If you're going on a first date with somebody, try to do something a little bit more than just dinner. Because dinner sometimes has a tendency to turn into just a straight interview session. And I know you are kind of interviewing this person to see if they're right for you, but there's nothing sexy for the most part about interviewing somebody over dinner. You kind of want to do something that's going to get the adrenaline flowing. I mean, there's certain chemicals that can be produced in the brain that can cause a person to feel like they're in love with you, and it's very rare that that could happen at dinner. You know, I'll give you an example, and I've studied this before I dated my wife. One of the things I did, I took my wife to the shooting range, you know, the gun range. This is a few years ago before I guess it was really cool to do. I see everybody posting pictures at the shooting range nowadays, but I decided to take her to the shooting range.
You found this screw.
No, I didn't find it. I placed it. I mounted it.
Where did I come up with that? I had gone to the shooting range maybe a few months before I even started dating my wife, and I took another young lady, and she enjoyed it. And I said to myself, wow, this is a great place to take somebody to a first date because the adrenaline's flowing, you know, their heart rate's increased. They have a tendency to create something in the brain called PE. I'll talk about that in my book. But there was a chance to create that adrenaline, the blood flowing, and that emotion was tied to the person that she's standing there with. So yeah, the guns are going off next to us, and I'm standing there behind her, helping her hold the gun. It was a little bit more than just sitting there and so, what's your favorite color over dinner? You know, so if you have the chance, you know, think about this stuff now. You don't have to wait until you meet somebody. See, some of you guys are single, or some of you young ladies are single, and you're not thinking about what you're going to do when the first date comes. See, somebody who expects to be in a relationship, somebody who expects to find their ideal partner is already planning ahead because they know it's going to happen. So something you can do right now is just trying to research it. Try to figure out some things that you can do on a first date, or some things that you could even wear on a first date because you expect it to happen. But again, I just sitting here thinking, I mean, the other day I went back to the gun range that I took my wife on our first date. Sitting there like, you know, man, you know, 50 years from now when my wife and I are talking about our first date, how cool is it that I can say, yeah, we went to the gun range for our first date, as opposed to some other people are like, oh, well, we met for coffee, or, you know, we went for dinner. Not saying there's anything wrong with your story if that's what your story is. Don't send me any emails cursing me out for that. But if you have the opportunity to write your love story and you're single right now, why don't you make it a very a sexy love story? Why don't you? Because you have the ability to write your past right now. And so again, my idea was to go to the gun range. I think it was a great idea. My wife loved it. We've gone several times since. But you can go to a roller coaster, I don't know, or, you know, if it's going to be a movie, make it a scary movie. But I'm not a fan of movies either because, you know, you guys are sitting there not talking to each other for 2 years, and I don't like people talking to me during a movie. So again, you're writing your love story every day, every moment. Just make it a sexy one. With that said, I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day.